country. So it's just hard to believe what we do, what we're able to do and reach, and how many Bibles we're able to give out. You people are the light of the world here. Jesus compared his followers to the light in much the same way as the prophet Isaiah did. You are the light of the world, a city on top of the hill. Can't be hidden. Your light shined bright yesterday to several kids that had fear of not having the tools that they might need in school when it starts. Your shadows cleared up all those doubts and was in their mind. They left here with a stomach not growling. They left here with hope in their minds as well as love in their hearts. These kids left here with no fear that school would start and they don't have exactly what they need. Your love that showed and surrounded them is like the backpack that surrounds all their supplies today. My prayer is that the little Gideon Bible will be the light that they need to get them started in the school year. When we reflect back on exactly what you saw yesterday, the most amazing things in the eyes of those kids, you filled their every need that they had yesterday. No one went home hungry. No one felt out that they was left out. No one had to pay a dime to get what they got yesterday. No one did not feel they were not loved. No one came here alone. And I applaud you for this. So many times, kids are let out at a ball game that the parents know that they're going to be playing ball, but yet they don't want to see the kids. But your deal was to have a parent here. I had to have an adult. And that's the way that you really are showing these parents what they need to be doing with these kids. No home that was here doesn't have a Bible in it today. And we're blessed for that. As you left this building and the lights were turned out, even as it became dark in here, the light continued to shine in the homes when you gave those backpacks. The response that you gave was great. God is good. Thank you for all allowing the Gideons to be a part of your love yesterday. Thank you for continuing to support our ministry as you do. We're blessed to have a part of this right here as Gideons. Let your light continue to shine. A comparison of what you did yesterday reflects in what may happen to one of these kids that came through this line yesterday. We have the new farmers market in Savannah. And a lot of people are wondering how in the world we have something like that so nice. Yet it's there for our kids too. And they had a little musical thing down there yesterday afternoon. But this is there because somebody in this community saw fit to be able to build this right here, that they can have a wholesome thing that you can come to here in our town. Christmas on Main. Look at what it means to these kids that came through this line here yesterday as they get their shoes on and start skating. No other town around here has a skating rink. But you see, you have set the pace that these people right here have the opportunity to do things that they've never done before. The Veterans Park, it's amazing to see what you have in the veterans here and what it means to not just Hardin County, but what it means to the people that's coming into our community. And you point this out, but this is something the kids need to see. The unknown soldier, the missing soldier, as you walk through that park and see what it is. You're doing and setting up you're setting up something for these kids. The 8-field complex is about to get built, and your kids that came through here will be the ones that will be playing on that 8-field complex when they get it all up. But see, you're setting the pace on what needs to be done. You look at our hospital. Hospitals all around here are closing, but we still have ours open. Selmer's already tore theirs down. Summerville's already got another school in it. You've got Waynesboro that's closing theirs down. They have a nursing home on in Decatur County the same way, but Hardin County has that service that you can get right here if you have that emergency that we might have. But you see, that's because we had vision and somebody here in this town that had it. And it's a vision like Brother Morris and his wife as they do things here in your church, and it continues to go over. You don't think about it, that it has a connection to it, but it does have. Our youth here in Hardin County are excelling. If you look around and you see that the bowling team, the girls have had 5 or 6 years in a row, state bowling champions, right out of Savannah, Tennessee. The boys have had 1 year, then runner-up another year, and the second year, state champions again. These are kids that came through your doors here probably sometime, and yet they've excelled. And it's because you set the pattern and you did what you needed to do. You look at the little hit man. That's a new gun thing that they go out and shoot these clay balls as they come through. The team of 5 that they put up for state championship shot 495 out of 500 points right here from Savannah, Tennessee, and won the championship. But you see, it's what you might have done by opening your doors up that got these kids to thinking about what they do. Your little baseball teams, you see all over the place that these kids are excelling. And you don't realize how important that is to us, that we have kids that's doing something besides just riding Wayne and Maine. They're doing something in the sport that's got their minds going and doing this. The little radio show, I don't know whether you ever listened to it or not up to high school, but these kids, 2 girls, went on to state competition and won it. Won state, went on to national, and won the national contest up there for not 1 year, but 2 years in a row. Savannah, Tennessee. But you see, we have kids here that we've got to be proud of, and that's the kids that walked right through your doors here yesterday and got a good start. As I was sitting back there at the back, and one little guy came through and he saw the thing was slowing down. He saw a backpack over here in the corner that he really wanted. He didn't wait to see if anybody's going to get it or not. He broke the line, came around the back and got in there before the ladies were working. He grabbed that and they said, "Oh, wait, you got to get your turn." He said, "This is mine. This is mine." But see, he knew exactly what he wanted, and you filled his every need. This is the foundation that we're doing here for our young people, and we just applaud you for what you're doing here, and want you to keep going. We're glad to be a part of it as a Gideon, and we just hope it all continues, and we just know that there will be something somewhere down the road that you'll find that you had a small part in right here in your church, and for this we're grateful. I thank you for the time, thank you for allowing the Gideons to be a part of this, and you know if we can ever help you, all you got to do is just call us, and thanks so much.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Lord, I can't let them get out 30 minutes early. Give me 1 more minute. Let me share one story from yesterday, and I'll let you go. Y'all owe me some time next week. There was a family, they get here at like 7, sometimes 6:30 over the course of the years. This is our 12th year. She was telling me, the girl was there, she said, I was 4 when I got my first backpack, and she's graduating, or as she graduated, so she's got a backpack every year that she started school here. And so she was graduating, going on, and then another one that had been here 12 years, she was a little bit older, and she's already got 2 kids that come. It's one family, they've come here for 12 years, and they get here early, and they want to help set out chairs and do everything else. And it's been a blessing to do this. I told Jim that, of course y'all heard this, but Betty found a video on YouTube years ago, and we sat there and cried watching that video, seeing those kids get the backpacks and everything. It's just such a blessing. And then I always tell the story and remember how the reason why I have so much, the reason why usually in October and November you'll see 200 or 300 backpacks piled out here where somebody calls me and wants to get rid of them, because we had to turn 100 people away the first time, every bit of 100 people. Because we had no idea if anybody would ever want this. And so we just had, I think, 100 and something or whatever.
It was almost 200.
Almost 200 backpacks that first time. And it was raining. And, I mean, they were out there at the same time, 7, 8 o'clock, and filling the parking lot up. And we got down to 30 backpacks, and I never will forget, I had to count down 30 kids from the front. Then I had to tell all the rest of them we didn't have any more. And that just about broke my heart. And I've always made sure, all of us together have always made sure that we had enough backpacks to take care of everybody that come through. I think at one time we gave away about 400 one year, didn't we? So it varies depending on whether they're here or not. But I just want to echo what Jim said, and I tell y'all this all the time. I thank you for your faithfulness, for your giving that we use to do all this with. I thank you for it so much. This is a great group of people here. We small and big and small and big and small and big. I learned a long time ago that huge numbers doesn't mean huge success. Small numbers can be huge in the success that they do. And so we work with everything that we've got and every opportunity that we have to work in our community. And we love you guys. Give Jim another great hand. And his wife, we're so honored to have them. And y'all can go to the house if you want to. Bye.